Hi, it's Renee, and welcome to a yoga stretch class. Thanks for joining me. Grab a couple blocks and bring them to the front of your mat, and we'll begin in tabletop today. So bring your knees under your hips and your wrists under your shoulders. And tuck your toes under. Inhale, gaze up. Tailbone lifts, cow pose. Exhale, round and curl, so relax the tops of your toes, chin to your chest. Tuck your toes, inhale, gaze up, tailbone lifts, chest open. Relax the tops of your toes, exhale, round and curl. So a couple more, your own breath, own timing. Just let your breath move you through the postures. And the breath flows you to the top and takes you to the next one. And come back to your tabletop and shift your right hip to the right as you gaze to the right, and your left hip to the left, gaze to the left. Come back to center. Child's pose. Walk your knees open, big toes touch. Sink back, slide your hands forward. Allow your forehead to melt down. Your elbows can be soft. You can rock your forehead side to side. And crawl your fingers over to the right side. You can sink back into your left hip and feel a nice side stretch. And crawl your hands all the way over to the left side. And sink back, feel the stretch in your right side body. And walk your hands back to the center. And shift onto all fours, tabletop. Walk your hands forward, puppy pose. Allow your forehead to melt down, but leave your hips high. And feel the openness in your chest and your rib cage. And take a full breath in and breath out. And draw your elbows down. Walk your chest forward, Sphinx pose. Elbows in line with your shoulders. Press your palms down and lift your chest. And breath in. And breath out. And take a half frog. Bend your right knee, gaze over your right shoulder, slide your right foot or right knee in. Take your left arm under your right, then open your right arm. Little twist. And breath in. And breath out, unwind. Slide your right foot back, both elbows on your mat. Then gaze to your left knee, pull the knee in. Half frog, take your right arm under your left, right side of your head to your mat, then open your left arm and stretch. A little twist, full breath in and breath out. And plant the left hand down, shift the left knee back, unwind, Sphinx pose. Breath in, shoulders down, pull your heart forward. And slide your hands under your shoulders, press up, tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. You can pedal out your feet, let your head hang heavy. Full breath in and breath out. 2 more breaths. Then reach your right leg high and open out your hip, bend your knee, circle out your ankle.
Straighten your right leg, square your hips. Breath in. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to your nose, shoulders over your wrists, gaze forward, step it through. Drop your back knee down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Press your hips forward, heart expands. And plant your hands down, shift your hips back. Maybe take those blocks with you. Glide your front heel forward and bow and stretch. Plant the sole of your right foot back down to your mat. Tuck your back toe under, forward fold. Utkatasana. Inhale, weight into your heels. Shoulders down. Navel in. Then squeeze your glutes and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Flat back up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, flat back, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, high plank. Lower all the way down to your mat. Inhale, cobra, point your toes, chest lifts. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes, press up, high plank. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Press your hips up and back. And feel the outer shoulders spin down. Then lift your left leg up. Open out your hip, bend your knees, circle the ankle. Straighten your left leg, square your hips. Breath in. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to your nose, gaze forward. Lift it higher, step it through. Bring your back knee down. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, plant your hands down. Shift your hips back. Glide your left heel forward. Breath in, lift in your heart. And exhale, fold. So know you always have the blocks that you can lift yourself up and bring under your hands if you need them. Another breath in and breath out. Plant the sole of your left foot down to your mat. Tuck your back toe under. Chair pose. Inhale. Sink it low. Exhale. Breath in. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Shoulders back, heart open, knees lifted. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise to the balls of your feet. Stay here, just bend your knees and press your tailbone up. Then sink your heels down. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, knee to your nose. Warrior 1. Inhale, arms up. Pull your hips squared. Feel the outer edge of your back foot on your mat. Breath in to lift in your heart. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Bring both hands down. You can grab for those blocks or just pull your heart deeper. See if you can find length in both knees. And pull the right hip up and back. And bend back into Warrior 1. Inhale. Warrior 2. Exhale. Heel toe the back foot back. Find that depth. Sink your shoulders down. Exhale. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Feel the side stretch. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, we flow. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to your nose. Warrior one. Step it through, back heel down. Inhale, arms high. Sink into your hips, square them off, and straighten your left leg, and bring both hands down to the mat or your blocks. And pull the left hip crease up and back as you stretch. Shoulders soft, head heavy. One more breath. And bend into your left knee, warrior one. Inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Heel toe the back foot back. Find some more depth. Sink it low. Shoulders down. Expand your arms in both directions. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, flow. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, knee to your nose. Crescent lunge. Squeeze in your inner thighs, arms high. Sink your tailbone low. Find length in your back knee. Full breath in and breath out. And breath in. Sink it a little lower. And open out, warrior two. Straighten your right leg. Toes in, heels out. Wide-legged forward fold. Shake out your head. Walk your hands under. Pull your forehead to your mat. And bring your hands back under your shoulders. Hands to your hips, flat back up. Inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, float both hands down. Spin to the ball of your back foot. Reach your right arm up to twist. Take the right hand down, crescent lunge. Hands to your heart and twist left elbow crosses your right knee. So you have an option. You can drop your back knee down to your mat or stay up high and twist with your chest. Full breath in and exhale, twist. 2 more breaths. Then gaze forward. Bring both hands down inside your foot. Drop your back knee down. Heel toe your right foot over. And stretch in a runner's lunge. You can bend your back knee, reach around, grab the top of your foot as you roll your right shoulder back. And breath in, and exhale, twist. Release your foot. Heel toe your right foot over to the left side for figure 4, or for heel toe your right foot. Heel toe your right foot over to the left side for half pigeon. Draw your right knee down, square your hips. Maybe grab a block and place it under your right glute, or bring both forearms down to your mat. And stretch. And take about 4 deep breaths. Then lift up in your chest. Tuck your toes, 3-legged dog. Right leg lifts. Open out your hip, bend your knee. Circle your ankle. Straighten your right leg. Square your hips and take it back, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg high, inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose. Step it through, crescent lunge. Squeeze your inner thighs. Inhale, arms reach up. Draw your tailbone down, shoulders look down. Chest lifts. Find length in the back knee. Maybe lengthen your stance. Full breath in. And lower, exhale. Breath in. Warrior 2, exhale. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. And straighten your left leg. Toes in, heels out. Interlace your hands. Rotate your shoulders back. And wide-legged forward fold. 2 deep breaths. And release your hands down under your shoulders. Hands to your hips, flat back up. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, float both hands down. Spin to the ball of your back foot. Reach your left arm up to twist. Left hand down, squeezing your inner thighs, crescent lunge. Hands to your heart and twist right elbow, left knee. So you have an option to drop the back knee down or twist from the chest. Point your navel down to your mat. And take 3 deep breaths. And one more. Gaze forward. Bring both hands inside your right foot, or your left foot rather. Heel toe your left foot over to the left side. Runner's lunge, drop your back knee down. You can stay or bend your back knee. Reach around with your left hand and clasp your foot. Roll the left shoulder open. And a full breath in and breath out. And gaze back forward, unwind. Heel toe your left foot over to the right side of your mat for half pigeon. Draw your left knee down. Walk your back knee back. Maybe come down to your forearms. You can slide a block under your glute if you need it. And keep your hips squared. And take about 4 deep breaths. And lift up in your chest, three-legged dog. Plant your hands, tuck your back toe under, lift your left leg up, open out your hip, bend your knee, straighten your left leg, downward facing dog. Breath in and breath out. Inhale, rise to the balls of your feet, bend your knees, gaze forward, and step or float your feet through your hands and come to a seated position. Expand your legs forward. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, flat back. Maybe your peace fingers grab your big toes, shoulders roll back. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. And wherever you can hold on to will work today. You could hold on to your ankles. If you have a strap, you could use a strap. And lift in your chest and bring your hands back behind you. Stamp the soles of your feet down. Reverse your tabletop. Fingertips face your heels. Lift your hips. Let your head fall back if that's okay on your neck. And lower your hips down. Bring the soles of your feet to touch, knees open. Grab a hold of your ankles, roll your shoulders back. And fold, use your elbows on your inner thighs. And breath in. And breath out. Lift your chest up and expand both legs out for a straddle. Walk your hands forward, lift your chest, and start to dip forward. If you're really tight on your inner thighs, you also have a block. You could place a block under your glutes. Lift up higher and even have your knees bent and your arms forward, just as long as you feel it in your inner thighs as you stretch. So that's an option there for you. And find where you're comfortable and you can feel this stretch. Start to tilt your pelvis forward and then walk your hands forward. And we'll be here for about 5 breaths. Just breathe into the sensation of the stretch. Breath in and breath out. One more inhale and exhale. Lift your chest. Walk your hands back. You can wiggle your knees in and take the soles of your feet forward and scoot forward. Reach your arms forward and lower. Halfway down, low boat. Lift your legs and hold here. Straighten your left leg, bend your right knee in, and we switch. Switch. Bicycle pedaling, working out your hip flexors, but also giving you some core strength. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your head. Reach your legs and arms up. Expand your left leg and arm forward and switch with the other side. And switch and switch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
3, 2, and 1. Knees into your chest. Big hug. Happy baby. Grab the outer edges of your feet. Knees wide. Rock side to side. And pull your knees in, plant the soles of your feet on your mat, fingertips walk towards your heels, press and lift your hips. Bridge pose. You can interlace your hands, rotate your shoulders under. Full breath in and breath out. One more inhale. Lower all the way down to your mat. Knees into your chest, big hug. Bring your arms into a T, palms face up. Knees fall to the right as you gaze to the left. And take your knees over to the left as you gaze to the right. And pull your knees back in for one final hug. A hug of self-love and gratitude for showing up to your mat. And release into your final resting pose, Shavasana. Roll your shoulders under, tuck your chin in. Let go of your breath and just feel the sensation of your body onto your mat. And stay in your Shavasana as long as you'd like. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.